Here's the house that we're gonna do it at. Little Bloodmoon action. Let me move my bike a little further away. I don't want no zombies damaging it, you know what I mean? So we'll move that over there. And then we spiked up this place last time and I climbed up there. It sounded like I heard something in there, didn't it? Let's do. Alright, I got some wooden blocks. I also got some cobblestone blocks. Let's work with these first, actually. We're just putting these around. I don't really need them, but you know, it kind of makes the place look a little cooler, a little more defended. I got nothing else to do with these blocks. I do hear a bird. I hear like a freaking vulture screeching. Ah, there he is, little shithead. Oh man, no bullets. That's the worst. You think you have a shot and you pull the trigger and then like reload. Oh, get him. Frickin' buzzard. Did I hit him? I don't think I did. Oh, an airdrop. Looks like they were burrowing down here for some reason. Frickin' zombies digging around in the dirt. Dang you zombies. Stay off the frickin' lawn. Keep off my grass. Feel like Hank from King of the Hill. Who in the hell put cheese on my guitar? Damn it, Bobby. We're being raided. What? We're being raided. What? Yo, Grimnir Ulfbrand. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome in, raiders. We are preparing a cabin for a zombie onslaught. At 10 p.m., we got all the zombies are going to attack. And so here I am trying to put in some little walls, trying to put in some traps, some spikes, keep the unwavering hordes at bay. Hey, Kirby the Dragon, what's up, dude? Viking raid, let's go. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. Good morning, folks. Welcome in. We're playing 7 Days to Die. And every 7 days, you get attacked by wave after wave of zombies. And so you kind of have to defend it. So let's see here. We're going to spike this place up a little bit. Spike it. We don't have a whole lot of spikes. I'm going to make, after this night, I'll probably make a lot more spikes. But for now, we're a little light on the spikage. Let's see. I'm going to spike my way in. And up here is where I'm going to be. I'm going to be upstairs in the loft. We're going to be doing a little lofting. Let's put a couple of these on up in here. More spikes. You see, zombies aren't the brightest of creatures. And they tend to walk on spikes. Alright, so here's my little creepy attic where I stay up here and I shoot down at the zombies. We're in a creepy attic. Let's go ahead and I want to cut open a little more shooting area. So I think I'm going to chop out this wall. Quagustas, what's up, dude? Happy Thursday, everybody. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful morning here on the Pacific West. We go by the Pacific Stars, aka there we go. Yeah, this main room right here is kind of where we ended up mostly defending the zombies. But I would come over here and you can fire down below here. They do come in that door as well. And they try to go this way. And so they come in this door, they come in this window, and they come in through some other doors over here. So it's a pretty much a whole swarm of zombies. All the zombies. It's 2 p.m. game time. They come around at 10 p.m. game time. And so we're just kind of getting prepared, getting ready for the zombie onslaught. There we go. Perfect. I like that. I like this. This is a good hole. Over here, I can look down in the living room. And I did actually make another hole here for the bathroom. And, let's open it up a little more. What's the Walking Dead challenge? Ah, good question. Good question. So the Walking Dead challenge is I've got the settings set up so that there's no loot respawn at all. So it's essentially a little bit more like the show where it's much more permanent. You have to travel, you have to constantly, keep going further out looking for stuff to scavenge and that sort of thing. Zero loot respawn, kind of more like a real life, I guess you would say, or more like the show. That's what I'm kind of going for. Okay, eat some food, drink some water. We got a little time, like maybe 10 minutes before the Bloodmoon. Do you play 7 Days to Die? Do you like it? Personally, you wouldn't defend zombies. They seem like assholes. This is a good hole. You've heard that before. Oh, neat. So you got to really keep on the move for resources. Exactly. You got to keep on the move for resources. You can do missions. There's a trader. There's a bunch of traders, but this trader's like an NPC. He buys things, he sells things. He also gives you quests to go do various, go clear this place, go find the supplies over in this building, go over here and restore the power at night, kind of a thing. They just have a bunch of different missions. And when you take a mission and you go to a place, let's say he sends you here, and he says, break in, I dropped a pack of supplies there, break in the building, find the supplies, bring them back to me. When you go there, and you're on the actual mission to go to a place, it'll reset the whole place. So what I usually do, since it's a Walking Dead challenge and there's no loot respawn, what I usually do is I'll show up to the place, maybe kind of look around a little bit, grab a few items, check the kitchen for some food, something like that, and then I'll activate the quest, which resets the POI, and then I'll go back in and, and then complete it, like finish it out for good, for permanent. So you do get a little bit of respawn. You can respawn a building through the quest system. So I try to do the quest first. I try to just do the quest straight away, But I might, like I said, I might jump in there, check the kitchen, check the garage for some tools or something, and then activate the quest and then, check the garage again. I might get 2 garages out of one building. You never played it, but you heard it's fun. You heard a lot of complaints about it being deadlocked in development hell for ages, but apparently it's sort of improved. Yeah, so when I started playing 7 Days to Die, like maybe 5-6 years ago, they were on Alpha 12. They were on patch Alpha 12, A12. And now they've already gone all the way up through A21. Now they're on version 2.1 stable. So they have done a lot. And every time they come out with a major update, the game changes a good deal. And so I've really enjoyed it. It was actually my very first survival game. 7 Days to Die is my first survival game I've ever played. And I fell in love with the genre because of it. There we go. We got sniper holes here. This back room still doesn't really appeal to me very good. I don't know. For some reason, I just don't really like this back room. But, I mean, some zombies might go in there. So, we'll keep it as an option. But, yeah. I think I'm going to cut these railings out. We don't need these railings. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of those railings. And there are flying zombies. There's like zombie birds that fly. You might run into some birds, like a buzzard. They could get in here. There are zombies that spit. There's actually zombies that can jump pretty high. And they might be able to get up here. But I would say for the most part, I feel pretty safe here. You know, and like I said, it's just a random cabin. We're in Willie's cabin. Sorry, Willie. We needed to use your cabin for the Bloodmoon. Poor Willie. He once came to this cabin in the summers to get away from it all. And now it's dead center of an apocalypse. This game could be peak if they added some asbestos to some of the buildings. You're all breathing it in and coughing. It's taking a DOT, an asbestos DOT. It's pretty good though. I've always liked it, and the way the world works, you can dig into the ground. It's like, think of it like Minecraft for adults. You know what I mean? You can do everything you could do in Minecraft, like dig into the dirt, build a tower, build a frickin' castle, build whatever you want. It's the zombie survival horror crafting game. So it's pretty cool. Zombie survival horror crafting. You know? I mean, what else? What else do you need? Some people don't like zombies. I do. I've been a big fan of the zombie genre since I was a kid. And I watched all those old 80s movies, you know, Night of the Living Dead, Day of the Dead, Return of the Dead. What else? There's a lot of them, dude. There's a lot of cheesy zombie flicks from the 80s. Resident Evil kind of stays with me from when I was a teenager. You know, the PlayStation 1, Resident Evil 1, dude. Like, the first time you come around that corner, bro, and that one zombie's like hunched there, and then he turns and looks at the camera, bro. Oh my god, dude. I was probably about 14. maybe 16, and it was like a room full of people, dude. We all jumped. Ah, you know what I mean? Like, it scared us, dude. We got wrecked on that. All of us jumped, dude. I remember the whole room freaking. And then Resident Evil 2 was badass, you know, going through Raccoon City and frickin'. Those were good games. Those were really good games. Resident Evil 6 is the best one for real, for real. You love it when explosions on the screen and then an explosion explodes the explosion. That can happen here. That can happen on 7 Days to Die. You can make mines and stuff like that, and you know, one mine can detonate, and it'll throw out damage. It'll throw out like shrapnel. If that shrapnel hits another mine, freaking boom! So you could have boom, 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 boom. You know, like you could get a chain going. They've got good explosives in this game. They've got rockets. They've got grenades, pipe bombs, things like that. Molotov cocktails. They've got all these different mines you can make. Like you can make one out of a cooking pot. You can make one out of a car rim, you know, like a little car rim mine. So there's like 3 or 4 different types of mines. Also, there's like military bases and stuff. I saved the location of one right here. Look. Area 7. This place was called Area 7, and it's like a big, I think it's a missile silo. Because I saw this round thing here look like what would be like a hatch door that opens up and maybe a missile comes out, you know? So this is like a nuke frickin' site, dude. And the whole perimeter is surrounded in mines. There's military guys. There was like 2 zombie dogs patrolling around. I mean, it's a tough place. It's tougher than I can handle. So I marked it on my map, and then over here to the west is like a giant city in the desert. You can see in the distance like skyscrapers and all kinds of stuff. And so we got to work our way into the desert. You do have some biome flags in this game. In order to go into the burnt biome, you got to drink these potions, right? And every 5 minutes you got to drink another potion, or you're going to cough, you're going to wheeze, you're going to take damage from the smoke. But if you go there, drink the potions, and do these quest objectives, well, then you become flagged for the biome, and then you can just walk around freely in there. You don't have to drink the potions anymore. So I did the burnt biome. The next one is going to be desert. If you go to the desert, you got to drink these oasis smoothies to stay cool, or you'll overheat and die. But then once I do all these objectives, I can freely walk around the desert. So we're going to work on that probably after the Bloodmoon. We'll get flagged for the desert. We'll go check out the big city. Maybe make another new base a little closer to there. I'm not sure. I still need to find the snow biome as well. If I can find the snow biome, I could get some snowballs. And once I get some snowballs, I can actually make a different kind of smoothie. One that's really refreshing. It gives me a lot of water. It's like better than water. It gives you a lot of hydration, and it gives you a little bit of food, and it gives you like a stamina regen for a few minutes. So It's pretty much just as good as coffee, but it's worth a lot more drink, and it's got a little bit of food to it as well. It's not really hard to make. So it's like a good refreshment for the character. You have an adoration for the zombie genre because it's fascinating to see how they've changed over the decades of film standards. Yeah, they started off as more of like a voodoo curse and then worked their way into the undead realm. And then after they became undead, they were slow and sluggish at first, but then they actually started to speed up. You know, you got 28 days later style zombies who can full out sprint. You know, so they have evolved over the years, the zombies as a whole. You know, the first initial zombies were literally like cursed. It was like a more of like a voodoo style curse where it was an alive person still. You know, they weren't actually undead. They were living, and they were just, you know, they were just like mesmerized. Check it out, dude. We're drinking coffee out of a leopard skin mug. You know what I'm saying? We're getting the power of the leopard. All right, big homie, it's good to see you, but you got to raid and run. You're approaching 24 hours since you woke up, and you got to try and get some rest. I hear you, dude. Get some sleep. And thank you again for the support, and we'll see you on the next one, my friend. Appreciate you. Appreciate the lurk, my man. You get a good rest. All right, folks, it's time for the Bloodmoon. The evil zombie menace. I should get some, the next time, I should get some learning elixirs for the next time. For the next Bloodmoon. Oh yeah, baby. Bring on the swarming hordes. Oh yeah. I've been having a lot of fun on this single player map, and for some reason I feel like the performance is a little different. Like, you know how when you connect to a server, you're kind of like the server is running the game, and it's a little different on the one player map. It's almost like a little bit more like you get more hordes, like wandering hordes that attack you. You get more zombies, I kind of feel like. I don't know. It's different. Feels more apocalyptic too, for sure, because you're like alone in the world, you know, and you're scavenging. But I've also played a bit on JDion's server. I was playing on JDion's server with them last night, having some fun. And I did grow some more food on Dirty Old Socks' server too. So like I filled up the whole food bin and I made at least 160 more smoothies, you know. So we did some big food over there. And I've been rotating the garden, but it kind of sucks because I have to like revert back to 2.0. So I have to like change back to 2.0 to play the server. Ooh. Little lightning flash. Did you see that? It reflected on the floor. That was cool. (9:20 p.m.) The zombie hordes are gathering in the distance. I can smell them. I'm downwind of them. I can smell them. Giant zombie horde. Oh yeah, they're coming. I think that would be the worst thing about the zombie apocalypse. I guess maybe not the worst thing, but one of the bad things would be the smell of the death and the decay everywhere and zombies. You know, zombies gotta be smelling pretty bad, dude. You'd be trying to hide, you know, but you're like trying not to like retch and throw up. Or like in those situations where they get into close combat and a zombie falls atop of them, you know, even if they finish it off and kill it, it's like you still got this fucking hunk of rotten guy on you, dude. Okay, here we go, baby. The day 14. Blood Moon. It's getting a little weird over here. Ooh. We're being attacked! We're being attacked! We are being attacked. Oh God, I hear them. I can hear him. Oh, there's one. She broke my window, dude. She came right in and smashed out my window. What a bitch. Die. Die. You broke my window, lady. Dang, I can hear him beating up stuff out there. Breaking blocks. Oh, there's one. Yeah. Got him. Reload. Let's check over here. I'm crouching, that's why I'm moving so slow. You get a range damage bonus if you're crouching. Yeah, there's one. Crouching tiger. Oh, did you see that guy? He crawled in that little hole. Oh, they're crawling in. Oh, there's a burnt guy. Got him. Woo! They're sneaking in that little hole, look. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got these guys. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. I'm a little scared. The evil zombie menace. It's like a Hunger Games arena down there. Yes. Those spikes are working. A few of them have died on spikes. Oh yeah, she poked her head on that spike in the window. Ooh, I hear a jumper. Those guys might be able to get up here. The jumpers. I noticed that these pipe guns, these pipe machine guns especially, actually break pretty quickly. I did bring some extra pipes though, so I can repair it. Oh, there's guys getting stuck. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Frickin' zombies. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there we go. Big zombie swarm. Big zombie. Got some zombie bags down there. Some Z bags. We like those. We like those. Damn. Thought there was one behind me. Oh yeah, girl. She got her red dress on. Put on a red dress. I do like a red dress, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, it's hot, you know what I mean? Okay, we got those guys. Come over here. Back to this hole. Don't see nothing. Ooh, I hear a dog chain. Oh, my pipe gun broke. Fix it quick, fix it. I mostly use pistols for the POIs, but I am using machine gun for Bloodmoons. It kind of conserves ammo, right? Because I don't have a whole lot of ammo. So I save all my big bullets for this. And then use the machine gun. There's the dog. Oh, he's quick. He's a fast little dog. Ooh. Oh, there he died. 2 dogs. They got spikied. They got spiked up. Okay, 1 a.m., 1 a.m. We can make it till 4 a.m. if we can just survive. Can we survive until 4 a.m.? Is it a screamer? Sounds like one. Isn't it? That's great. That's crazy, huh? Get some screamers on the Bloodmoon. Nah. Nah. Let's have another stew, another water. Stay topped off, stay topped off. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh. My gun's broke again. Oh my. Oh my. Lots of zombies down below. Dang, that lady was running all up on the sink, on the stove, everything. Seems like the waves have died down, yeah? Did we beat it, dude? Did we survive the blood moon? Oh my god. The moon of blood rose above the cabin. Shimmering light. The zombies slay. The senses dulled. I think we did it, guys. I think we beat the blood moon, but I'm not going to go downstairs until 4 a.m. We may have won. We may have won. There could be another wave, like a 3 a.m., like a big wave. So let's just stay cautious. Let's stay a little cautious here. It's quiet. It's a little too quiet. I don't trust it. You know what I mean, dude? They're tricking us, bro. All the zombies are like, shh, shh, don't say nothing, don't say nothing. He'll come downstairs and then we'll fuck him up. Those plotting zombies, dude. But we probably did. We probably survived the night. The unending hordes apparently do have an end. The first blood moon, definitely, it's like a, you can get through it within half the night. It's like a small attack. And then the second blood moon, similar. It's like a smaller attack. But by the third blood moon, dude, day 21, it's all night long. Okay, can we make a storage box here? Yeah, let me put a storage box up here. Something I can store a little bit of construction stuff. Some building cubes, maybe a little extra wood. And then the next time we come here, we'll just do some more work on the place. I think that's it. Oh, well, we're down here now. We're down here now, man. If we get another wave, we're gonna have to fight them. Oh! I'm hitting my own traps. Oh! Ow! Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Finito. Okay, let's go hop on our bike. I parked my bike a little bit of ways away from the house because I didn't want it to get, like, damaged, you know? A bunch of frickin' hordes of zombies messing it up. So the next thing we have to do is actually get into this desert biome. I'm gonna go get these airdrops. I know there's an airdrop over here. But yeah, we gotta get into the desert. We gotta go into that city. Ooh, there's a big lead node right there. Some of that big lead. I need big nitrate. I need big coal. Nitrate and coal. Also, I need to make a magnum. 44 mag. Ooh, triple pocket mod. I love that. Love that. Oh, we're getting low on gasoline, dude. Do we even have any? Yeah, we do. We got, okay. We got at least a couple tanks worth. Okay, get back on. And let's go. Wah, wah. That's my impression of my scooter. Oh, I just crashed through a fence, dude. How far away is that one? Oh, that's way too far. That's way out in the burnt biome. Okay. Let's go back to the base real quick. We could go after it, and while we're over there, mine some nitrate, but you know what? I'm trying to get in the desert. I'm trying to get in the desert. Let me look in here. Just put the food away.